Oxfam America made the irregular stride Tuesday of reprimanding the U.S. government for its moderate and insufficient reaction to typhoon-attacked Puerto Rico, saying that the Trump organization's wavering alleviation endeavors has constrained it to mediate. The declaration by the U.S. branch of the worldwide hostile to neediness philanthropic association comes as President Trump went by the U.S. domain out of the blue since Hurricane Maria pummeled into the island of 3.4 million individuals just about 2 weeks back, setting off a helpful emergency. Oxfam has observed the reaction in Puerto Rico intently, and we are offended at the moderate and insufficient reaction the U.S. government has mounted in Puerto Rico, Abby Maxman, leader of Oxfam America, said in an announcement. We are hearing reasons and feedback from the organization rather than a strong and caring reaction, she included. Oxfam America said it will seek after its own two-dimensional approach in the post-tropical storm reaction, pushing for an enhanced reaction to the emergency, and supporting nearby accomplices that are giving help on the ground. In Puerto Rico, numerous families are coming up short on nourishment and water. Streets stay pulverized, and under 7% of power clients right now have control as of October 3, as indicated by an administration site. The Federal Emergency Management Agency reports that it has been leading 24-hour operations to convey sustenance, water and solution, and to re-establish power and foundation over the island. Trump has depicted the recuperation procedure in Puerto Rico as amazing. But he has likewise censured Puerto Ricans for not doing what's necessary to help themselves, and scolded the island region for tossing the country's financial plan askew. In light of an email request, White House Squeeze Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders alluded the Post to remarks made by Puerto Rico Representative Ricardo Roslo on Saturday, when he said that the organization has addressed and has agreed to our petitions in a sped-up way. Scott Paul, senior helpful approach consultant for Oxfam America, said the absence of political initiative from the Trump organization provoked the gathering to issue its immediate feedback. It's a surprising choice for us, Paul disclosed to the Washington Post. By and large talking, in affluent and even in-center salary nations, Oxfam doesn't commonly react to characteristic risks, since it accepts that the best reaction is driven by the national government in association with neighborhood associations and common society. In this reaction up until now, we realize that there is cash accessible in the event that we request it, since this nation is honored with gigantic riches. What we haven't seen is the political administration to use that, he included. Paul blamed the organization for holding up 6 days before it held abnormal state gatherings on the emergency, and for its faltering on lifting the Jones Act, a 1920 delivery law that requires that boats going between two U.S. ports be U.S.-hailed vessels. On Tuesday, amid his initially visit to Puerto Rico since the tempest hit the island, President Trump praised his organization's extraordinary employment and enormous reaction to the tropical storm in Texas and Florida, disclosing to Puerto Rican authorities that they should feel exceptionally pleased they haven't lost many lives like in a genuine fiasco like Katrina. 34 individuals have kicked the bucket since the tempest struck, Puerto Rico's representative reported Tuesday evening. In the run-up to his visit, Trump has more than once assaulted San Juan Mayor Carmen Yulín Cruz on Twitter for her poor initiative and for planning with Democrats to be awful to his organization. Trump focused on Cruz after she censured the government reaction to the storm as having crumbled, saying that we are passing on, and you are murdering us with the wastefulness and the organization. In another tweet, Trump blamed politically spurred opportunists of neglecting to adulate the organization's reaction, and give a role as phony news stories that reprimanded his administration's work.